Report cards will be sent out soon, but the report cards I am talking about are for schools, not students. In the next couple of weeks, the Wisconsin Department of Public Instruction will be sending out their very first school accountability report cards to every school in the state. These report cards are a part of the plan which the DPI submitted to the Department of Education in February in an effort to get a waiver from the No Child Left Behind Act. According to the DPI, schools will be held accountable for outcomes in 4 areas, which include student achievement, student growth, closing achievement gaps, and whether students are on track to graduation and post-secondary readiness. The superintendent of the Onalaska School District says the new report card will be good for the district and the community.
It's really about the community knowing what's going on in their schools, and we have really good people working for us. You know, and the better your teachers are, the more you're focused on kids and learning and less on other things. You know, that's what we've been about for a while.
Schools throughout the state will receive their report cards for this school year in June. The public will get to see the report cards at the beginning of the school year after district administrators review the results with their staff. Onalaska's superintendent says while districts across the state are still learning how the report cards work, he believes the substitution the DPI has come up with to replace the current No Child Left Behind law is better.
This is way more realistic for us to, it's not based on a Wisconsin Knowledge and Concepts exam that's given one day in time, you know, and then you're judged for your whole year based on one. This will have, not only will it have the state assessment results, but it'll have the growth over time scores. It'll have how you're doing with, you know, are you closing the gap or not.
Well, the DPI is also working on a district-wide report card that isn't expected to be released until next spring or early summer.
And it's important to note that Wisconsin still hasn't been approved for a waiver from the No Child Left Behind Act. Is that right?
That is correct. They have not yet. The DPI is working with federal officials to modify their application, which the U.S. Department of Education said earlier this month had fallen short. However, as of today, 8 more states were granted waivers. Wisconsin, of course, is not one of them. Now, in total, 19 states have been granted flexibility from this law. 18 states are still kind of waiting to hear from the Department of Education whether or not they will be granted a waiver as well.
Wisconsin, one of them.
Wisconsin, one of them,
all right.
yes.
Well,